Hey guys, this is Saare. First, I want to thank you for watching my third vlog entry for simplysaare.com. And also, this is a video entry for a competition that I'm entering today. It is for an all paid expense trip to California for a seminar that I'm really hoping to go to. If you have a passion, if you have a story to share with people, and you just don't know how to get started or where to get started, I highly suggest you Google Brandon Butchard, the Experts Academy. He has videos on there, he has wonderful reviews, he has a lot of great information, and he started, literally from the bottom up, and he is sharing that information to other people. So if you have a passion or a story or you want to build a business, I highly suggest you look into the Experts Academy. So the topic today that we're going to be talking about is 5 tips to becoming a better person within. And when I say within, I'm talking about inside here, your heart, your mind, your soul. Because I feel like if you feel good on the inside, it's going to reflect on the outside. So let's go ahead and start with tip number 1. And that is being the bigger person and saying, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if you're right. It doesn't matter if you're wrong. If your relationship, if your friendship means a whole lot to you, you will do whatever it takes to make things right. And that is simply stepping up and saying, I'm sorry, apologizing for your actions, apologizing for, saying things. I think that tells a lot about a character of a person, for, standing up and taking responsibility. Now, this is something you should not do. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, however, because those excuses totally annihilate the purpose of your goal. And just, be the bigger person and say, I'm sorry. Tip number 2, and that is to forgive people. Now, I want to add a little personal spin to this. I want to add a story. I had a lot of people in my life hurt me, and I held grudges against them. I was really angry towards them. And when things started opening up for me within myself and opportunities around me, I sat down and made a list of people that hurt me, and I forgave them. I simply forgave them. And it's just not words that you say. I forgive you for for what you did to me, but really believing in it, really making them believe in it. There's someone that I reached out to, and I said, hey, I forgive you for doing those things to me, and it made that person stop and think, okay, I really hurt someone that I truly loved. What is something that I can fix so I won't do that again to her or to anybody else? Forgiveness really it really sets you free. People write songs about it, and people, write poems about it. It really is true. And once you forgive people and get that anger out of your heart, because, that hatred builds inside, and, it's not good energy, it affects you. So forgive people, and they will forgive you. Tip number 3. Tip number 3 is accept the things that you cannot change. I talk to all kinds of different people every single day, and I absolutely love it. But I'll have a lot of people that stress and worry about every little thing. Stop worrying, stop stressing, because all of that energy is not fixing the situation at all. None whatsoever. What you need to do is take a deep breath, let it out, and smile, and let go and let God handle it. He's handled my problems. He's handled everybody else's problems. And I know he can take care of yours. Saying, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do, and just fretting and worrying about it is not going to help anything. I was one of those people. When a situation or a problem arises in my life, I'm like, I just take it almost like a grain of salt. If it's something that I can fix it. But if it's something that is out of my power, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to let God handle it. Step number 4. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you heard this saying. And the saying goes like this: kill them with kindness. I feel like with the world that we're living in today, I updated it just a little bit. I hope it doesn't sound harsh, but I like to say murder them with kindness. Because people today, oh my gosh, they don't know. I sympathize with them because they don't know. They don't know what I know, and they don't know what you're learning, and that is a law of attraction. Whatever you put out into the universe, that's what you're going to get back. Like attracts like. Positive thoughts result in positive actions. I'm going to give you an example. Yesterday, I was on the phone for 44 minutes. Yes, you heard correct, 44 minutes. And that whole entire time, when I finally got in touch with somebody, the lady was so rude and disrespectful towards me. And I was just asking simple questions and trying to figure out what do I need to do next. Instead, I, got smart comments, and, it just really made me feel bad. And instead of retaliating and telling her how I really felt, I said, okay, you have a really good day. Thank you for your help. Just let it go. Well, 10 minutes later, I realized, hey, I should have asked this question. Yeah, so I was on hold for another 30 minutes, and I got in touch with a lady who was really, really nice. She was really, really knowledgeable, and she was, really helpful. And so, just think if I would have retaliated, I would never have gotten my situation or my problem fixed if I retaliated or, bought into that. So, murder them with kindness. Put a smile on your face. Pick your battles, literally, and pick them wisely. I'm not saying let people walk all over you. I'm not saying, be a pushover or don't stand your ground. But, you have to learn, just to put a smile on your face and handle that situation, the best way you know how. And that is just, murdering them with kindness. Okay, so this is my 5th and last tip, and that is to remove the words can't, not, and never. I can't write a book. I will never be successful. I will not ever be happy. Well, if you say those things, yeah, it's going to happen. You're not going to do anything. You're exactly right. You need to remove those words, can't, not, and never from your vocabulary. And replace them with I am, and I can, and I will. Because you can, and you will. And if you have to put reminders on your rearview mirror or on your refrigerator, wherever you spend the most time at, that's where you need that reinforcement. Because channeling your brain into thinking positive and having things go your way, it's a habit. So practice that habit today. It's very, very important. I feel like for me personally, once I saw these steps, and once I've been through them and I've lived through them, and I'm not saying it took overnight, it took practice, and like I said earlier, I've made them into habits. It works. And once you do these tips, literally you're going to feel so good inside. And that's going to reflect on the outside. And you're going to want to share it with other people. People are going to say, why you're so happy? Why, tell me what you're doing. And you're going to be able to. So those are my 5 tips of becoming a better person within, and I hope you enjoyed each and every one of them. And I'm looking forward to learning and knowing how you applied those tips to your life. So be sure to comment and ask questions below. If you are inspired and if you want to share this message to the world, to your friends and family, please hit the share button and do that. Until next time, I will be in California. This is simplysaare.com, and you have a wonderful day.